Welcome back to Strategy App Academy, our series of videos on YouTube. Today's topic is blockchain. We would like to discuss with you and provide you some additional information about this topic and see how we can help you, and then how blockchain can help you improve your operational efficiency within your business environment. Let me start by talking about the elephant in the room. Blockchain is not Bitcoin. Bitcoin is not blockchain. Blockchain is not for fraud, and definitely you can benefit out of it. The core principle of blockchain are based on a secured, immutable, trustless, distributed ledger, which is decentralized and that is based on group consensus. So let us explain each term by itself so that we really understand what we're talking about. First of all, security. So why blockchain is secured? It is secured because we are using cryptographic hash. So in its simplest terms, we are just using cryptography where it is very difficult to decrypt the information that is over the blockchain. Immutable. Why we are talking about immutability? In blockchain, you cannot delete a record. You can only read the record and you can update a record. And every time there is an update of a record, it is connected to all the other previous records so that you have traceability from the beginning of the first ever transaction on the blockchain. Why it is trustless? The idea is basically when we're talking about mainly public blockchains, you don't have to know the other party. Like if today you are going to buy a car and you have a broker in the middle, or if you are going to buy a house and you have a broker in the middle, most of the time you don't need to know the selling party as long as you are trusting the person in the middle. However, blockchain is coming here and cutting the middleman. And what it's going to do is taking the role through the cryptography and through the security to make sure that the transaction goes as smoothly as possible and as required without even knowing who is the A party and who is the B party. The other core principle is about distributed ledger. Why we are talking about distributed ledger? If we want to go back to accounting, today we have, let's say, ledgers that are within our accounting department. The CFO is owning the ledger, and then all the time you need to reconcile either with a vendor, either with your bank, or internally every time you have a report. And then human error can occur, and then if someone is changing something in this ledger, then you will not have a positive reconciliation, and then it is lots of work. Either we want to take it as human error or because of intentional sabotage or changing of numbers. When we're talking about distributed ledger, this means that all the parties who have access to this ledger will have the same ledger, the same version of the ledger. So this means that we can compare ledgers and we can say, oh, okay, you don't have the right one. Now, how can we enforce which ledger is the right one? This is where we come to group consensus. In blockchain, group consensus is very important. You need to have 51% of the involved persons or entities saying yes, that this is the right version of the ledger, and then the ledger will become the truth. So this means that if we are 3 people in the room, 2 of us have the same format, and 1 person has a different version, and person A and B who have the same version will say, listen, you have the wrong one, we are both agreeing, so we are more than 51% in the room, then our ledger becomes the truth. And then we are going to update the ledger of person C with the same ledger which A and B have. Now, let's talk about decentralized. When we say decentralized, again, this goes back to the distributed ledger capability. Today, again, most of the ledgers are owned by one entity, or it is in one headquarter, or it is in one location. So when we talk about decentralized, this is more like we're talking peer-to-peer verification. So everybody on the network will have the same version. And then these persons or entities who are on the network don't have to be physically in the same location. They are owning the ledger and they are storing the ledger on different devices all over the world or wherever they are. And this is why there is no one single point of failure. Thank you for watching this video about blockchain. We hope that you found it beneficial. If you need more information, please get in touch with us and keep on watching our videos on our YouTube channel and visit our website. We are more than happy to provide you with training material, training session, and consulting on blockchain.